Welcome, Pemmy Baker TV. I'm Garrett Maycumber here with Matt Rosner. And today we have the matchup, first round playoffs against the Trinity Pioneers and the Plymouth Bobcats. Plymouth is coming in at 11-3 and Trinity at 8-5. And should be a good matchup today, huh, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been here the whole year, but from what I've seen the last couple of games, they've been coming out hard, coming out hot. And sometimes start off slow, but once they get back into it, the flow gets going, and they just play Bobcat lacrosse.
Yeah, it seems to be the case this year. And, you know, anytime in playoffs, anything can happen. So we should keep it on our toes and see how it goes. And didn't mean to be a poet, but sometimes that happens.
It goes,
Starting lineup today for the Bobcats, got number 28, Nolan Farina. And following Marcus Morrell, Stephen Shute, Wesley Lambert, Connor McGowan. Who is that? Got middle somewhere.
Sorry, Wilcox.
No, that's Josh Johnston.
Oh, we're going the other way.
And then we got Mac
Doyle,
Camden
Doyle, McDonald, and Chris Patnode in goal, huh?
Chris Patnode in goal. And, yeah, it should be a good matchup today, folks. Red versus white. And the goalie is going to tap it out, going to go to the boxes, and everybody's going to knuckle, shake hands, and get out of here and get the show on the road, huh, Matt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year we had a same position, Friday before graduation, home game, top seed against Conval, and we just couldn't pull it out. But this year, this is their year, I think.
Yeah, and, you know, today is very, very hot and humid, and we are sweating like pigs in a hot corn oven up here today. And at the face, we got Connor McGowan.
We got Josh Johnson on the wing with the pole and Sawyer Cox on the bench side wing. Let's see if we can win this forward.
And struggling at the face, and McGowan gets it.
McGowan.
And hopefully get the ground ball here.
Let's slow down.
Maybe not. And
still no one's got possession yet. There it is. Up in the corner.
Comes up McGowan with a shot, maybe?
Hey, look at early shot. Good take. Steven shoots after the ground ball. Let's see if we can keep it in play.
And that was a missed shot by Connor McGowan, bottom left. But, I mean, it was good. It was a good attempt. I mean, it was right where you wanted it to be, but just couldn't get it down for him.
Getting quick goals like that can be a real confidence booster for the team.
Yeah, it can. You know, a quick start, quick goal. I mean, it happened against Kearsarge back in 2016.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that off the face-off. Austin Appleby, quick two-punch.
Yep.
Yeah, moving around back at X with Steven Shute. Keep moving around, trying to get a good look. Marcus Merrill with the dodge. Good defense by Trinity. Good double. Yeah, the Bobcats, you know, they like to get solo dodges and read the slides. That's a big part of the game plan here.
Yeah, it is. And wow, we got
Nolan
with an opening in the first shot. First shot of the game.
Stick side stick, great shot.
10:54 remaining in the first. Nolan Farina with the first shot, and we're going to be back at the face.
And opening possession.
Okay. All right. We're going to go. And back at the face, we got Connor McGowan. And that was a great shot by Nolan Farina. That's going to be the first of the day. We're going to keep a tally on him because we know Farina.
Once the floodgates open, there's no stopping him. And here comes McGowan once again.
Trying to rake it forward. Looks like Trinity's got it.
Zach Ross in the wing, kind of hunt down that ground ball.
Good spin move.
Overruns the check.
By number 02. It's a great number.
Connor McGowan playing good defense, keeping him outside the...
This might just be my my assumption here, but it looks like Trinity's looking a little bit, not to say on the weaker side, but a little bit on the younger side of...
Yeah, definitely an inexperienced playoff team. I think this is their first time actually.
Looks like a pretty young team against the Plymouth Bobcats.
You know, Bobcats have a pretty seniors in the starting lineup. We got Connor McGowan right now, Wesley Lambert, Mac Doyle, Josh Johnston. We got a lot of experience right now on defense.
Senior Chris Patnode. I mean, there's only one, if not two, out there right now. We got Zach Ross, and that looks like about it.
Both are juniors. We don't really have any underclassmen playing at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good feed over the middle, but couldn't grab the ball.
Looked like it was good offensive play there for the Trinity Pioneers, but
fighting for the ground ball behind GLE.
Still fine for ball. Might come up, Pioneers here.
See if someone can kick it out. There we go. Right to Chris Patnode.
Patnode gets it.
Let's see if we can do the transition. That's been lacking the last couple games, but it seems right now they're settled. Stay calm. That's the key to transition.
Patno does know how to be a QB in the sense here. Get it to the open guy.
Oh, McDoyle missed the pass. It rolls out.
Happens to everybody. Good body control. Good pass by Trinity.
Trinity's got man up right now. Let's see if it, no, they're going to take it out and just settle for a whole possession. It is a hot day, so you're going to see a lot of off-ball subbing, stops, and play because kids are going to get tired real fast, especially middies up and down the field.
And it looks like both teams have plenty of kids ready to go. What was that?
I think turnover on White. So Trinity's going to get the ball in the left alley. Let's see what they can do with it. Passes up top.
Possible dodge here by number. No, maybe not. Pass it around here.
Getting it down to X.
What's your opinion on the 04, 05 number, the double-digit single numbers? What's your opinion on that?
04, 05. Yeah, you know, that's something new. I haven't seen that. I don't even see that in basketball, to be honest. You know, you usually see the double O, but
yeah, jeez.
I don't know. Maybe they just had a lot of extra ink to use and wanted two numbers.
Looks like fairly new jerseys. Yeah, I got brand new Nike jerseys by Trinity. Looking real fresh out here today. Minus the double, the double digits here for single numbers.
Oh, Connor McGowan open for a 12-yard. Looks down at X. Good luck.
Good luck.
Vance Acton subs on after the clear. Great clear. Good save by Patnode. Nolan Farina with the ball.
And we got a yellow call by Coach Glenn Mousoff. Let's see what that comes out to be.
Connor McGowan comes out. He must be a little tired from that clear. And number 14, freshman Cody Bannon comes in. Let's see what he can do. Fresh legs.
Fresh legs, yeah. There you go.
Vance Acton moving the ball around the horn.
We've been seeing a lot of Bannon lately this year, and I mean, you know, if you got a kid that can pass around the ball, maybe get a couple shots off, you know, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, it's great to start him young. Marcus Morrell, number 19, he's a sophomore, and he started last year, and I think that gave him great experience.
And we got a dodge by Nolan Farina. Quick.
Oh, beautiful
and it's
look.
in. And it's in right between the legs.
Nice
That's number 2. That's number 2.
8.
Number 2 for the day of Nolan Farina, and we are definitely keeping the tally on him.
That's the thing. You got to stop him at the beginning. If you can't, he'll get in a flow, he'll get in a groove. He can dodge past anyone, especially a short stick. Do not want to get a mismatch on him.
Yep. Farina's when Farina gets hot, there's nothing stopping him. I mean, for a prime example against Kennett a couple weeks ago, he had 7 goals, and I would say 6 of them were in the first half.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you start double teaming, if you get him to not shoot, he can still pass. And kids like Marcus Morrell and Steven Shoot, they can finish around the crease. We have kids like Connor McGowan on Plymouth. They can finish all within 12 yards. It's a great setup we have with Nolan Farina on offense.
Maybe a little early for White, maybe.
False start on Trinity. Oh, nope.
Yep.
Connor McGowan.
Yep. False start.
Number 29 from Trinity picks up the ball, and they're going to head in, try
to get something going here.
Start the possession.
That's what I like to say.
I don't know about those double digits here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, I would say it's for that expensive of a jersey, it's just a waste of space.
Really,
and, I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, maybe that's what they like.
I think they could at least got matching helmets with all the money they spent on those extra digits. Oh,
and that was a very awkward shot, mismatched shot by number 11 from Trinity, and if I were to say that looked like it might have been his first shot that he's ever taken. If I were to see that over again,
yeah, that was an interesting form. But I mean, when you leave a man open like down the crease with the goalie, there's not much you can do. So, not necessarily Chris Patton's fault. The defense needs to learn to keep track of their man and fill the
a lot
slides.
of ball watching. I've seen a lot of ball watching on Plymouth's defense, but you know, let's see if we can clear that up. I don't think that's something they can improve on. I mean, we got all kinds of game left.
Whole game to go. All right, now we're going to restart again the face-off and Carter McGowan looking back at Zach Ross, maybe a cue.
Yeah,
he's going to pop it back.
He's looking back at it.
Oh, that's a good win.
There you go, good
pick
scoop.
It up
himself. Yep.
Keeps it in the left hand.
Good speed.
Gets a nice touch. He's coming in hot.
And the shot.
Oh, great shot.
And a nice pass between the legs again.
That 5-hole is wide open today, huh?
Yep. Yeah, yes, it is. That 5-hole is wide open today.
I don't think 2-5 is going to be dropping too quick.
No, not anytime soon. He might. I don't know. Adjustments are a big deal. A big deal here in this sport of lacrosse, and anything can change in an instant. So let's keep an open eye. We got the score 3-1.
7:08 left to play in the quarter. Yeah, I mean, lacrosse is a fast-paced game, and sometimes it's considered to be the fastest-paced game on the planet. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, just like that. You know, you had number 11 from Trinity score, and then next face-off later, Connor McGowan takes it down. Something that he felt like was a good shot, and he did it one more time.
Yeah, Connor McGowan, especially senior year, he stepped up a big role this year. He
Huge.
taking over transition,
Ooh.
taking shots. Well, that was a tricky move by
good,
Connor.
that was good
Good
effort.
check by Josh Johnson.
Oh, no, that's Ross. Ross, but it's going to come up. Trinity as they're coming down midfield. They're going to clear. Going to get a touch here. Bring it down to X. Now let's see what they can make of this possession. Watch out, 99 from Trinity. You know 99's a great player.
Paul Rabel, man.
Yeah, he's just Paul Rabel. You know, he's got the flow too. So we got to make sure Plymouth's defense keeps an eye on them as they are still ball watching.
I don't know, the flow can be deceiving sometimes. Usually you think of the flow as a great player, but
Yeah, that's a good. That's a very good point.
sometimes they're falsely
You know.
scouted.
Falsely scouted, but you know sometimes you go by the hair. You know, sometimes.
Or the tights.
I'm not-
Three-quarter tights is usually a cue that you're pretty good.
Yeah, 3/4 tights. You know, Nike white socks.
Yep. Great body check by Camden McDonald.
Oh,
Forced a bad shot, but Trinity picks up the ball.
yeah, they're gonna keep. That's another thing that Plymouth has been lacking this season is running at the ball for possessions, and you know, yeah, if you have only Chris Patnode running, and your chances are very low of
Yep.
getting that possession back.
You gotta put it all out there, especially
team
in a
effort.
playoff game. This is first round. You don't win, you go home.
It's a team effort. Got a 50 call by looks like Trinity.
Looks like they're setting up in a 2-3-1.
Oh yeah, maybe a good dodge here. Looks like McGowan's going to give him a little bit of a cushion.
Yep.
Number
Like to
two-
force him out to the alley. That's like Plymouth
Yeah.
defense right there.
Plymouth defense.
I don't know. They're taking their time. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
could be
hot day.
stalling
Let
here.
everyone get their feet and breath back.
Not much of a dodge.
Beats Connor. Goes to the wrap check.
Ooh,
Oh,
that was
great
a
look.
very, very, very good look by
That was a great
number 02 to 04.
Ford
Trinity.
couldn't necessarily hang on to it, but that guy playing X back there, I think it might have been Joshua Johnston. He's got to keep track of his man because if you leave him up on the crease like that,
Yeah,
could bag it any time.
every time. And, you know, I feel bad. I feel like the 02 and 04 kind of thing is such a mouthful. You wish you can just say
Really?
2 and
I
5,
like
but
what-
that's just incorrect.
It's not the right player.
That's not, no.
07,
Could be a totally different guy.
we could be talking to anybody. Marcus Mel gets a touch, get the possession going, slowing it down.
What I
Max
like-
Homer comes over midline.
What I like about this Plymouth offense here, you know, it's not our OG crew here, but
Nope.
you know, they're pretty relaxed, not so tense, and fast breaks even. You know, they have that kind of confidence that you like to see in a team, and you know, with this fairly young Trinity team, it'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Yeah, right now 09's throwing some poke checks at Nolan Farina. They get a
Just
switch on a
straight
shorty.
shoves.
About 12
Long
yards
shot.
out, launches it.
A little
Hey,
high,
good chase by Steven Shute.
a little high. Farina's just trying to rack him up, I think, today,
Yeah, he's trying to take over, and I applaud him for that because he knows.
and
his
he
role in
knows he
this
can.
team.
He knows he can, which
He
is the
knows his
interesting thing about him.
abilities. Marcus Morrell whips one wide right.
And again, even Trinity's having this tough time with the possession. You know, just trying to race for the ball, and yeah, I get it. It's hot today. Maybe that could be the thing.
They're dogging a little bit. Great move by Nolan Farina.
And I wouldn't say that was a diving shot, but it was a leading into a diving shot. Another great shot by Nolan Farina.
He loves those laying out in the crease because
Yeah,
you know
he
once
loves
you're in
it.
the air, you're not getting touched. So, and he's got
He
great
loves
body
it.
control. Put that stick side hip. Great job.
It'd be very interesting to see where Farina takes his talents in the next couple of years. He will be going to Middlesex Academy to play a post-grad year for lacrosse. You know, working on his SAT scores, working on his exercise and build. Going to work out a lot, and be interesting to see how he comes up for a lacrosse player.
Absolutely. I mean, going to an academy like that absolutely makes you a better look on the market. You're more noticeable than. I mean, Plymouth's a great school, but
We're not known
for
good advertising
no.
for lacrosse here.
But
Yeah, but
yeah, we
Trinity
got a couple other kids playing collegiate sports next year.
we got a couple.
Mac Doyle.
Mac Doyle, where's he playing?
I'm not sure. I know he's headed to D3 school to play lacrosse though, and
Oh, good for him. Oh, I believe it's in New York.
oh yeah, you know that doesn't
It's
sound right. We'll figure that one out.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll get back to you on that
we'll get
one.
inside sources here. Might have to scream down from the tower.
Check his
mute,
Facebook.
Mute the mics.
Looks like number 30, Tracy Cristiano, has subbed in on defense.
Yeah,
That's
like
picking up the slack from Drew Hodges
Ooh.
last year. Same number.
I tell you what, this Trinity offense is starting to scare me a little bit. The only thing stopping these guys is a couple of missed passes.
yeah,
And
they're finding the
they're
spots.
finding the holes in this Plymouth defense, and hopefully they know how to do something about it.
So they're going to slow it down here. It's always great once you get the ball in offense after a couple quick possessions, just let everyone get their breath back.
The one thing about Farina, he loves playing with his food out here. Yeah, he's just taking his time. Oh my God, he's gonna do something crazy. Just give it a minute.
Yeah.
Give it a hot minute.
Right now we got Zach Ross, Max Homer, and Connor McGowan in for the minis. The attack has stayed the same, and they're just moving the ball around the horn right now. Looks like Zach Ross is going to get a dodge. Lefty to right, split dodge. Finds the double. Oh, good read, but just couldn't get the pass off.
Yeah, it was a very good read by Zach Ross. Just keeping the ball alive, seeing if something opens up, and that's the name of the game here. Looks like we're going to have a ISO dodge here by Nolan Farina. A little quick dodge here, get around the corner. And a good save right at the 5-hole.
Great look, but he's starting to read those low shots.
He finally figured it out. We are definitely aiming for that 5-hole.
Oh, the deep pass over the top. Oh, he snags it one hand. Great
One-handed
look.
snag.
Number 2, Zach Ross, just couldn't see it.
And we got the 0-1 player here from Trinity. Great snag.
Oh, well, that is a mouthful.
Yeah, right. 0-1.
0-5.
0-1. Makes it sound like his name's Owen, but I'm just saying 0-1.
Is that Owen
Owen?
Brickley?
No, it could be Owen Brickley. He plays.
He's on the baseball team. They just won their first playoff game yesterday.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Plymouth Sports here this spring have been very successful thus far.
I mean, the spring, the whole year, back-to-back champions football, back-to-back champions wrestling. It's been a great year all around.
It has been, and it's great for the viewers. It's great for the community.
Absolutely, puts us on the map, really.
It really does, and that's all what Plymouth's about: pride and tradition.
Back-to-back, baby. So, yeah, number 99 is going to come down the alley.
Yep. Let's see if the flow can do something. I don't even know.
He looks a little timid. This might be his first game of the season.
It could have been. He could have been moved up.
That happens sometimes. You take injury toll. For example, our good player Jake Little, he's a senior. He actually
tore his ACL.
Yeah, he had a tough injury earlier in the season.
Got some very aggressive defense by Connor McGowan. And a
Great
nice
job.
bounce shot by 0-5.
Even better save by Chris Padno. He looks to Connor right up the middle. Let's see if he can get on his horse and clear this ball.
Oh, he's getting thwapped all around.
Great.
Yeah, pretty good.
Good look at Steven. I can't grab it, but Nolan Farina grabs the ball. And now Coach Malsoff's calling for a slow, trying to get some subs.
McGowan will be subbed out. Get a breather here. We are up, so take advantage of the lead.
Absolutely. Can't emphasize how important it is to hydrate and keep your middies rested, because the heat, the energy that they're expending it's a toll. It takes a toll on your body.
And I totally agree. Just sitting in this this sauna here in the tower, I just recently felt a drop of sweat slide down my face.
Yeah,
and there's more to come.
Agree. My shirt is about 3 shades darker than it started.
I have a heart forming in my shirt of sweat.
Triple team, great defense by Trinity. Ball on the ground, sir. Oh, that's that Cody. Sawyer Wilcox tries to pick it up, but Trinity is battling for sure. Great ground ball by Sawyer Wilcox. Coming around the X. Vance opens wide in the middle, but he slows it down.
It's a great shot by Sawyer Wilcox.
Great move by Sawyer Wilcox.
That's my boy.
Senior from Plymouth, New Hampshire. Great shot. He recognized the weak defender, just drove right at him with that strong left hand, put it on a bounce shot.
And it puts us up 4-1. Plymouth versus Trinity. 5-1.
With just 19 seconds left to go in the first.
Yep, and 2 of those are, actually, I believe 3 of those are from Nolan Farina.
No. One's Connor McGowan.
1 Connor McGowan.
Oh, wait, we have 5.
3 Farina.
You might be right.
And 1 Wilcox.
Bingo.
Yep. So Farina's already got a hat trick in the first quarter. So
looks like Zach Ross is going to give Connor McGowan a break at the face-off X and see if he can win it forward. Right now we got Max Homer positioned up. That usually means that they're trying to win it to the offensive side. Short time. Let's see if we can score in this possession. Looks like Zach has the clamp. Let's see if he can use his body.
A little bit of a fight here.
Oh, looks like he might have had a little injury on his hand.
Ow.
Oh, Zach Ross is coming out with a sub. Maybe
that's a very
could be a thumb or a wrist.
Could be a thumb or a wrist. Could have put ice on his wrist, ice on his wrist, ice on his wrist.
Oh, great defense. Ball's rolling out. 4 seconds left. Let's see if I don't think they're going to get anything off.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Your Plymouth Bobcats 5, Trinity Pioneers 1. We'll be right back. And we are back as the Bobcats come back on the field, and the Trinity Pioneers look like they're about to come out of their huddle here. So a little bit of recap for the first quarter. We got Nolan Farina with a hat trick. We got Sawyer Wilcox with a good shot, and also Connor McGowan from the face. The Bobcats, they're not having a tough time scoring, but maybe some adjustments by Trinity could change this game around.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest change that Plymouth needs to make is they got to watch their slides. Don't ball watch. Got to keep your eyes on your man and the ball, because right now Trinity is picking the pockets, but they're just not. Wow, that's a B. Ooh.
And there is a B in the tower. There is a B in the tower.
Yeah, watch out. big bee. That is a mother bee.
That is a wasp.
There's
we have
wasp
some wasp repellent.
Thank you, Mr. Carey.
We got some of our best guys on it. No, not on the pictures. Not on the pictures.
Come on,
Not
knock
on
it
the
down.
pictures.
Knock it down.
Okay,
This is deadly.
Yep, and this thing is mad.
Oh, and the game's going.
And we the show must go on, folks.
No one
the things
stops
we do
for
for
a bee.
Penny Baker TV, we risk our lives out here.
So I think we should get paid.
I am highly allergic. No, I'm joking.
I am.
It's a joke. You are?
No.
Okay.
That's good.
Right.
I had poison ivy recently. I'm not allergic to that.
I'm allergic to poison ivy. I think I have it year round. I just can't get rid of it. Yeah.
Calamine.
It's a chronic disease.
Dish soap and calamine.
Really?
That's a remedy.
I used to do gasoline and like
A lighter.
gasoline and a lighter and just burn my skin off.
Yeah, that's
Great save by the number 25 goalie from Trinity. Good shot.
Ball's on the ground.
Good contested shot by Steven Shute. And it
LSM
looks like
for Trinity picks it up.
this guy's got wheels. Number 23 from Trinity's got some wheels.
Looks like 04 is coming through hot. Ken McDonald left his man. Oh, great check.
Good check.
Pick up by Chris Patno. Ken McDonald's still wide open. Let's see what we can do with it. Wesley's Lambert streaking. Oh, misses the check.
And that is Cameron McDonald. Yeah.
We are man up in offense right now. Let's see if they can do something with it.
Are we man?
Oh, we're even.
We are even, Steven. Trust me.
We're actually man down.
Trust me. Head coach Glenn Mousoff will make sure if we know we are down or even.
Yeah, he's a great voice on the field.
Great
he always
voice.
makes sure the players know what's going on.
He is the great analogy here. He is the catcher of baseball.
Absolutely, calling the plays, speaking loud, keeping everyone in line.
And
pass goes wide.
it's
and
going to be
it rolls out
Trinity's
of bounds.
possession, yeah.
23 LSM or close defense. For Trinity picks up the ball.
Yeah, he's got some speed, got
It's
some
like
wheels.
the opposite side of the field is looking pretty open, but we got a midi streaking up.
Yep.
Great catch, 04.
Got the 0-4.
Great stick by Nolan, but doesn't get the ball out, so he clears the ball. Let's see if they can get a touch in time. And with ease, I think Trinity's going to be in trouble. They're not making as many subs as we were, so
Yeah,
kids
they
are going to
might
get tired real
Might
fast.
be down some men.
Coming out a little far.
Or in this case, boys.
Looks like they're set in a 2-3-1 right now. I think that means maybe a dodge from X, but haven't seen much yet so far. Oh, here it comes. Rolls around the backside of the cage. There's a double, but he's too afraid. And Josh Johnson is covering at X, looking for a dodge possibly, number 01. Listening to the coach, calling something out. Trying to signal to his other players.
Yeah, and
He's trying to back him down. Oh, Josh is a big body. He's got gray hands too.
could just be heat exhaustion. That's a
That's a deep
very
shot.
very good shot by number 05 from Trinity.
Good chase as well by number 19. Picks up the ball. Let's see if they can make something happen. They are down.
I want to get a report on that
4
bee.
goals.
Do we know what happened to that wasp?
Is she taken care of? Is it gonna?
And we shut the door.
So the
it's
bee is
down.
alive,
It's alive. It's alive and well.
but she's not a threat at this point.
It's not a threat, and I believe it's the mother bee. So we got to make sure we don't
Yeah, the
anger
rest of the
her,
colony come
anger
back for
her
her.
and her people.
Her people.
Her people.
Her and her people.
Her and her people. For the viewers that don't know, people are bees that are also people.
Yeah, because bees are
There's-
people too.
Bees are people too.
And looks like we're getting a dodge from Nolan at X. Tries to shovel it top right, but doesn't quite make it.
A little bit wide right. There for the shot, maybe just for just trying to have some fun with it, trying to have some cool shots. I mean, with this kind of a lead, you can relax a little bit until it gets even better.
But that's the thing, you don't want to relax too
And
much.
that breeze,
Oh yeah.
that breeze feels like a refrigerator door wide open.
Great pick by Chris. Looks at number 18, Wesley Lambert, having a day. Running up the middle. He's got
Just
absolute speed.
Just speed.
That's a flash.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, great dish, too.
It's very controlled
Marcus Morel.
speed.
Hey!
And the assist by
Top right.
Wesley Lambert.
Absolute great lacrosse right there. Patno to Lambert to Morel. Beautiful.
And the score is 6-1. Bobcats are leading against the Trinity Pioneers.
Oh, but there is a flag on the play. Okay, so it happened
goal
to
is
be
good. It was an
0-1
offsides. Offsides by Trinity.
Goal's
but-
good, and the penalty's locked out.
But
Excuse me.
it will still
it's
be
canceled.
And the penalty is canceled.
Great play by Wesley Lambert, recognizing the break. He sees that no one's covering him. He's got some room to run. Long legs. Used to play, wingback?
Wesley Lambert, yeah, he in in modern day terms, he's a tight end, but he played wing for our offense.
He's not done yet either. He's playing the Chad game, huh?
He will be playing at the Chad game, I believe, as a tight end, maybe as a as linebacker, but we'll see. We'll all see. Nothing is guaranteed in that game.
No, sure.
We got some contact here by Trinity.
Yeah, that was a great save by Sawyer, keeping the ball in play.
Yeah, very good save. But I'm starting to see some fatigue and anger from Trinity Pioneers here in the first round.
That was a great slap to save. I mean, Josh Johnson was wide open in the funnel.
Hey, can you guys please remind me what was the score at the first quarter of Conval your senior year?
Oh,
you know,
wow.
you guys winning?
I don't believe it. I think we started off the game 2-0, but at haltime we were down 5-3.
Great no-look shot here. It was a reverse shot by Steven Shute.
Wow.
That's his, I believe, his first of the day. It would be his first of the day.
He's just a junior, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I remember his first 2 years here. He was playing mini, but or long stick mini, my bad. But every practice, he always picked up a short stick, and now I'm happy to see him in attack, and he's having success with it.
Yeah, he's gonna have a day here. As you can see, the Bobcats are gonna have timeout, so we'll be right back after this. Bobcats 7, Trinity Pioneers 1. And we are back, Peppy Baker TV, at the first round playoff game of lacrosse here, New Hampshire Lacrosse Division 3. We got your Plymouth Bobcats versus the Trinity Pioneers back at the face, and the score is 7-1 Plymouth. And we'll see how this works out.
Yeah, 8:11 left to go in the second quarter. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be getting any hotter, so that's good news.
That is very good news.
We actually just had a wardrobe change.
Yeah, we did. We had to have a slight wardrobe.
Yeah, one of those.
Wardrobe change.
Wardrobe change.
Wardrobe change.
Something a little more comfortable, dry fit.
Yeah, some dry fit.
Keep the sweat off.
Nike wear. I have an FJ polo. Thank you to financial advisor.
Something like that.
Of the SAU, Dan Rosner. Great guy. He's here for the community. Nothing else.
Nope.
Selfless man.
Nothing else. Yeah, penalty on the face-off, so Trinity picked it up, and they've worked it down to X right now with number 01 guarded by Mac Doyle. I don't know. They seem to want to dodge from X, but they're not getting any good looks. So
that's very true.
Might be changing up the game plan.
They might be. I don't know. They have some very good plays, like that 50 play when we saw the X crawl up when it looked like there was an ISO dodge from up top.
Yep.
So I would be surprised to see that again. That looks like a really good look.
I'm really also struggling to find who are the good players on this team.
It looks like they're a very well-rounded team in that aspect of their skill. It looks
very
like
equal.
Yeah, very equal.
Yep. So yeah, works up to the wing. 01 has it, still guarded by Mac Doyle. He's going to take it down to X, possibly see a dodge here. And hopefully we get a slide from number 2, Zach Ross. He's the one slide.
Yeah, I would like to see...
he passes it off.
I'd like to see some a little bit more action on Trinity's offense.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they have too much time to just pass around. I mean, yes, they have another half, but you got to start scoring sometime.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Matt. And they are just really passing it around. Now they're getting a little bit of rotation on the top half here.
Looks like we're going to get a dodge.
Possible dodge?
He doesn't seem like he has much of a right hand. I think that's what's limiting his play right now.
Yeah.
Always goes back to his left. That's great defense by Mac Doyle using his stick.
Ooh,
and a
nice
slow worm burner, but misses wide.
A slow... I wouldn't call it a worm burner because it didn't even burn anything.
Well, I mean, those worms, you never know. They stick their heads up. And
that's a very good point. Maybe a worm...
A worm knocker.
I was going to say that. A worm knocker.
A worm hitter.
That's a very good point. Very good hit here.
Oh, yeah, he gets called for the ward. That's great defense by number 2, Zach Ross. Oh, Sawyer started the quick start. That's good play, but not one of those goals.
Dave Hand really doesn't appreciate those. Kind of helps us, kind of hurts us on our fast break.
Oh, beautiful toe drag by Josh Johnson. Man, I swear, he's got great hands.
Yeah, the kid's got great hands. He's been playing since freshman year.
Yeah,
maybe even a little bit before that, actually.
I think he started in high school.
He might have.
He's one of the kids that, he picks something up and he runs with it. Hockey,
yeah,
lacrosse.
that's a very good point. He played football freshman year and then went back to soccer,
Yeah. And he excelled in that as well.
Kid can pick up
sports. He's an athlete, absolutely.
Athlete, I believe. Looks
like
we're going to college. He's going out west, I believe. He's going out west, I believe.
Yeah, he's east of the border of China.
Yeah, the east of China. All right, looks like some physical defense here from Trinity, though, as Steven Chu couldn't get a shot off. Oh, big hit. That's going to be he lowered every half of his body.
See, that's you don't want to get your head
that's too aggressive.
Like that.
That's I would say that was a stupid decision.
Looks like a little yapping from number 7, 07, excuse me, and the ref's gonna have to quiet him down.
Well, to 07's credit, Steven Chu must be at least double, if not triple, the size of that kid.
Yeah, that was a little unfair.
Average. I would say the average weight of Trinity's team is probably 95 pounds, maybe breaking 100.
That's soaking wet too.
That is naked.
Naked.
Look, like I am looking around. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every single kid,
every
single kid looks freshman, sophomore.
But
congratulations to them for making this far, in the season.
Yep.
Considering
finishing 8-5, that's not bad. I mean, young kids,
and making playoffs.
Middle school and high school lacrosse is a different game.
It is.
But so an update, I think Steven Chu just got locked in for 2 minutes, meaning that
Plymouth
no matter how many goals are scored, the penalty does not release until the full 2 minutes is up. And the last few years, because of all the new research on concussion and stuff, I think they've been a huge emphasis has been putting place on head hits, spearing, slashes to the upper body.
You really got to. You really got to. It's all about protecting everybody. Yes.
Number 29 is open at 7. Keep working around. A guy open on the crease. Can he finish? Wow.
And that's an easy shot by number 07. Check me on that.
You're
17 from Trinity. And it looked anything, if anything, easy for the Trinity Pioneers.
Yeah, I mean, miscommunications like that can lead to silly mistakes. And I mean, I know Dave Han, our defensive coordinator, pretty well, and that's not something he'll just let go. So yes, we are up by 5 goals, but that's not something he's going to let go. So hopefully he'll talk to the players, and we'll get that settled out for the rest of the
That's a very
game.
Good point. So the score is now 7-2. Plymouth is still up by 5, but anything can happen in lacrosse. As you can see, you got a stupid penalty by Plymouth, big hit by Steven Chu, but it ends up taking a man down for 2 minutes of this quarter.
And just like I said, it's locked in, so they could keep scoring.
Ooh, another big hit.
Oh, that was a good hit by Connor McGowan.
Clean hit.
But they still come up with the ball. Trinity's on the races, 0-1 with the ball coming down the left side.
Looking for some physical defense here. Conservative but physical defense for Plymouth.
Great hands by Wesley Lambert, keeping the body in control.
Keeping everything contained.
Keeping the stick in front of him. Don't get out too far. You don't want him to get burned.
19 looking for some help.
He's really pestering him, huh?
Yeah,
Great check. That was great defense by Wesley Lambert. Didn't even get him in the box.
Number 19 from Trinity finally gets a breather here.
I think it's his, what is that, T2? I don't really know the helmets that well.
Looks like a substitution here.
Yep. Number 5 and number 17 are coming off. It's like an early sub.
Yeah, I would say so. When you have this kind of a situation, when you have man down or man up, rather for Trinity, you would think they would take a little bit more of an advantage of it. But it looks like there's a little bit of stalling here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think much time's left. Maybe even under a minute.
Maybe a minute, yeah, maybe under a minute.
No, actually, it was released.
It's released. Are they even?
They're even.
Oh, it must have been released after the goal, yeah?
No, I think it's been 3 minutes or so.
Oh, it must have been, yeah. Time flies when you're having fun, Pemmy Baker TV.
Isn't that right? A good double by Josh Johnson, but now there's an open man at the top. Hopefully, he gets beat between the split.
Oh, good check by Kevin McDonald. Gets the ball down on the ground.
Plymouth can come up with his ground ball right in front of the net. Max Homer's looking.
Number
Trinity
18 comes away with it.
And the ball is currently at the top of the box, guarded by Camden McDonald. Having a pull that far out is a little dangerous.
Yeah, it might have been. But, it's a hot one out there today, folks. Maybe I wouldn't say everybody's playing at their best. There might be some dehydration, possible heat exhaustion here today.
Absolutely.
I know from a senior standpoint, I've been out in the sun all day, and I am more than dehydrated.
Yeah, you look a little red today, Garrett.
Yes, I am. I got slight farmer's tan going on.
Farmers.
What's the tan called when you have a tank top on?
Oh, I would say
tank tan.
I
don't know if there's an actual term for it.
An NBA tan.
Yeah, an NBA tan.
Those guys used to wear those. Well, they still do, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, except for like the Christmas game.
Yeah.
Well, a bad pass. Trinity sends the ball out of bounds, and looks like Josh Johnson's going to pick it up on the defensive side and right in the alley by the Trinity bench.
Hopefully the Plymouth Bobcats can take advantage of this and make something out of this possession.
Doesn't look like anyone's picking him up. Number 2, Zach Ross is open. Josh finds him, one-hand catch.
I would
Great
say
touch.
a lot of jogging here right now. A lot of jogging, not a lot of fast-paced ball going around.
They just had a really long possession on defense, so it's good to slow the ball down on offense and get your legs back on you, get some good subs. Nolan Freena taking charge as usual, just keeping everyone's breath.
Maybe even trying to chew the clock a little bit, not even score. You're up this much. I don't know.
No,
Might say that too soon. Might have said that too soon. Might dish it off.
Great
Marcus
look.
Morrell.
Steven shoots up on the crease, but, you know, it's tough with all those sticks between them.
Some smacking.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not becoming a flag.
0-3, baby.
I think they're getting a little mad.
Yep. I mean, I don't think there's anything worse than losing a game and being hot and running your tail off and there being no benefit from it.
And not only that, but the bus ride home.
Was that a Ward?
Yeah, I think Zach Ross just got called for the Ward. And Vance Acton is sprinting off. Great hustle.
Great hustle. That was the most sprinting I've seen all day.
Yeah, wow.
Vance Acton here.
And Trish Cristiano comes on. And right now it looks like Ken McDonald trying to guard the clear. Nolan Freena to make a last-minute effort to check, but doesn't quite get it. Trinity's going to call a timeout so they can get the ball in the box.
And the score is 7-2. Plymouth is still on top. And we are back, Penny Baker TV, and as both teams come on the field, Plymouth is still up 7-2.
It's about a minute 26 left in the half.
Yeah, and recent news, we will be having a post-game interview with Coach Melsoff, win or lose. Should be exciting.
Connor McGowan up from behind.
Straight speed.
That is a good play, always drawn up by Coach Melsoff in situations like timeouts, you know. They sneak a man up, and it often works, but sometimes the guy catches them right at the last second like 05 just did. But
I believe, well, what call did he call that? Is that a Subaru? What is that?
It was a Pearl Harbor, but that
Pearl Harbor.
It's a questionable call. I think they changed the name.
It's a controversial call, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, shot goes wide out the left pipe. And number 19 is going to scoop it up out of bounds and get the play going again.
Yep.
Let's see if they can score before half.
Hey, just try to keep these guys in the game here.
Fires one up, but man, 99 cannot handle those heat balls.
He does he might have the similar stick skills than almost a good steal by
a good read, but just poorly timed.
Yeah.
Sinks back into the hole like a good defender.
Good shot. Wide left.
Yeah, looked a little fatigued. Wesley Lambert, he's not even chasing, but. I mean, he's playing good defense, so it makes up for it. Just hopefully we can get all this back together.
Physical and mentally tough defense, which is for in times like these.
Absolutely.
Anybody have the weather? Oh, how hot is it out right now?
It's pretty hot.
88,
mid 80s.
88.
It's really hot.
We'll call it. We'll call it a.
Great lift.
Call it a farmer's 90.
Farmer's 90.
Farmer's 90. Baker's dozen. Corn.
It's corny.
Thank you.
Cornfields.
Thank you. Yeah, but pretty. As we're gonna have another timeout here, I'm gonna on a closing remark have a pretty good crowd out here for Plymouth. But the game still remains 7-2. Plymouth versus Trinity. And we are back as Plymouth offense. Barely
great body
stopped.
save by the goalie, number 25. Oh, great check. They're gonna call that
possible.
1 second left.
One second for your rest of your lives here.
Ripper. An absolute ripper, but just barely wide.
And to recap the half, Bobcats a little bit more quiet in the second quarter. As you can see, only one goal scored one goal. So, maybe a little bit more even matchup here. Maybe it's just straight fatigue. But as the players start to walk off, anything that you would like to see in the second half change, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that penalty was pretty detrimental. Obviously not too detrimental.
Only one score.
But keep your head up. Don't want to lose them focusing on the ball too much, no ball watching, and we want to make sure that we slide, because right now, if Trinity could catch the ball, they'd be putting us in a hole, and we don't want that. So I'm sure Dave Ham will get that point across. Glenn Malsoff always has something good to say at half.
Yeah, I agree. And as the heat continues to burden us and the players today, we will be right back after half. Plymouth Bobcats 7, Trinity 2. And welcome back. Penny Baker TV here. Garrett Maycumber and Matt Rosner. Due to some technical difficulties here for the next half.
And speech difficulties.
We are sorry we missed a little bit of the second half, but we are back in and live in studio here.
Yeah, not much you guys missed. Just a couple penalties, no flags, just a couple of change of possessions. We had one injury. Number 14, Cody Bannon, went down for a little bit, but he came off. The refs did give the Plymouth coaches a warning. It is getting a little chippy on that bench, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. They always adjust.
Yep, and now we got down to Farina here. See if he can get something going here. Maybe a quick shot. Farina looking for a screen, something.
Now they're calling yellow. They're actually getting a sub right now for Zach Ross, and Vance Acton's coming on. This is the first time I've seen 3 lefties in the Plymouth offensive.
Looks like a little bit of ISO here. Dishes it.
Great
shot up top.
Pass.
Big hit.
Flag down on the field.
Over here.
Looks like it's going to be on number 03. He's already running off.
Yeah, looks like
Yep, it was a cross check. He's going to be down for, I'm thinking, a minute. It's not locked in, so if they score, penalty's released. And a cross check basically is when your hands are too far apart on the shaft and you're still putting.
You gotta have your hands together when you're making a check.
Yeah.
So you're not purposely injuring people from the other team.
So Plymouth's looking at a man-up situation right now, and it looks like they're in an open 2 set with Shoot starting with the ball, and they're gonna work it up the alley to Farina. Probably get around the horn a couple times. They like to move the ball.
Yeah, you know. Oh, look, that was really good. What's that technique called when
draw
you
and dish?
Yeah, draw and dish.
Yeah, yeah. Big part of Plymouth offense is, we have a lot of shooters, and on a man-up situation. Excuse me, the defense likes to come to the shooters, and then that leaves another man open. So I think that's what they're looking to do here. Connor had a good look, but maybe a little too late. And let's see if he gets another shot at it.
Yeah,
good look that time. Marcus is a little hesitant to shoot. Across the field, wide. Farina is wide open.
Ooh.
Ball down. 50-50. Trinity comes up with it. Connor goes down with the check. They're on fast break right now. Probably should settle it since they are man down.
Trying to get a touch here, and they do as Plymouth's defense comes back.
I think they're going to stall for a little bit. This penalty shouldn't be on much longer. And with a man up, they really should be pressuring that ball, trying to get a forced turnover. And it's even. Penalty is up, and the Bobcats and Pioneers are back.
Penalty release. Looked like a quick substitution here. Getting 0-2 back on the field.
And Trinity coach is calling out 50.
Which is the game where I believe, or the play where X comes up from an ISO dodge up top. Let's see if I'm right.
I think it's a wing dodge.
Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Now they're giving it to X.
I think they're working it around a little bit.
So maybe you can play 50 wherever you are. Yeah, as the top comes up, top's open.
Good checks by Cam McDonald. He likes to work the hands. Very chippy player, but he keeps it under control. That's good. And he's bringing it around X right now, 0-4. Passes it up the wing. The coach is calling for a midi rotation. He's trying to keep his players moving, hopefully get the Bobcats a little separated. Oh, finds a cross crease pass. Oh, absolute ripper, but wide left. And Trinity, flag down.
Number 0-2. 0-2 had his hands up. 23, Connor McGowan, senior captain, looks to have a
slash on number
1 minute.
23, Connor McGowan. He's an aggressive player. I mean, I got to give him credit. He is always 100%. So maybe sometimes, lose his head, but the kid works. He's a horse.
And, we like to see our players aggressive but not over the top, but a little unfortunate penalty for Connor McGowan. Granted to him, we are still up a fair amount here as the Plymouth Bobcats are coming into the fourth, rather.
Yeah. And we just made a quick sub on attack. Sawyer Wilcox is stepping on for a shoot.
Yeah, man down. Man down for the situation. Good rip. Great save by Chris Patnote, the senior.
Ground ball by Josh Johnson. He's got beautiful GBs. Great fake. He's running up the alley. Finds
Cody Bannon.
Back off his injury. Swimming. Michael Phelps is running down the field. Absolute animal. Great touch. Kid is fancy. And they're going to slow it down at X. Zach Ross is coming on.
And it's nice to see the Plymouth sideline a little bit better up in action as they are back alive from that swim move from Cody Bannon.
Was it the butterfly?
I believe so. Looks like Farina's given some sign language here. I know he can sign, so that's good.
He's fluent.
He's fluent in sign.
Looks like there's a little miscommunication on defense.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else on this team knows sign.
Looks like we're man up for a second.
I think Shoot knows. Shoot knows. He knows.
Shoot's reading it. Shoot's
right
reading
now.
the sign.
Speed.
Zach Ross is wide open up top. Let's see if Marcus can find him. Oh. Well, looks like Trinity recovered just all right. And they're going to work it around up top. Back to Cody. Looks like Cody's going to get a break. That 100-meter butterfly takes a toll.
Yeah, it does. I swear. I mean, we've all done it.
Oh, Farina looking to score quick and it scoops it
not
in.
in.
Oh,
crease. They're calling a crease violation here on Nolan Farina. It's going to be Pioneers' ball.
Looks like 01's going to carry it up the sideline. Plymouth's a little unsettled. And he's looking to pass, but...
And Farina's showing some effort here, coming out of nowhere. You know, that's the effort, the unheard of effort that you need to see here.
And all I know is he's the first one down to practice and he's the last one to leave. He's just that kind of guy.
He is. This is his sport, and he loves it, and he wants to get soak up every second of it and enjoy it. And every senior at Plymouth, that's what they try to do, and he's really living to the fullest on that one.
Try to make it a point, man. You don't play for yourself at Plymouth. You play for the team, the community, the school, and the players that won't be able to play again.
That's a very good point.
05 with a dodge. Gets a terrible
pass.
Oh, off the pipe.
Up.
That was a good look. Right on the crease, but couldn't quite connect. Ball's loose. 04 with the scoop.
You know, it might just be me, but I feel like this Trinity offense is in slow motion, but they're still getting shots off fairly easily. I feel like everything's in slow motion here.
Yeah, they're not moving at game speed almost. Great defense by Josh, keeping the man out of the funnel. Couple slaps. They're going to work the ball up
99,
to the top.
still seeing if 99 can play up to his number.
I haven't seen much
seen much. I mean, he's got the hair. He's missing the three-quarter length tights that we're used to see in a 99.
Yeah, he's not that bulky either. I don't know. That's a great wraparound check by Zach Ross. Those are not recommended because it's a low percentage, but we'll take him. And it's getting a little chippy over there on the sideline.
Some talk. Look like Chris Pano wants to get involved with this one.
Yeah, McDowell can hold his ground, though. You don't want to mess with him. And a great timeout call by Coach Mousoff because, man, you don't want to get lost in the your defensive side with the ball. So
yeah, that's true. And the score remains 7-2 Plymouth at the end of this timeout. All right, and we are back as both teams come back on the field, Trinity versus Laconia. And some score updates here for other games going on in the tournament. In the lower half of the bracket, we got Laconia and Conval. Very close game at the half. We got 3-2. Laconia is winning. And also a little bit southern of the state, we got Pelham and Monadnock. Minor upset here. We have Monadnock 6, Pelham 3. So that'll be a very interesting game. You know, both teams, Trinity and Plymouth, have lost to Pelham. And but Plymouth has beaten Monadnock, which is another interesting thing. But we got Nolan Farina dodging and weaving the whole entire field,
coast to coast,
and takes it all the way. That's his fourth for the day. And what an exciting goal for Nolan Farina, the senior captain. Any thoughts on that, Rosner?
Yeah, I mean, that is what Nolan does. Oh, actually, before we talk, we got a flag on the play. This is after the ball. I'm assuming it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on 07 because it looks like they're calming him down. It's starting to get a little chippy between the Trinity players. I don't think they're enjoying this 8-2 score right now. But,
yeah, you know, we've all been there, but it's whoever keeps their composure the best.
Absolutely.
And
mental toughness.
I know Coach Mousoff and Plymouth coaches about all praise that.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, back to that Farina goal. Absolutely.
Coast to coast.
Play by play. I'm sure that's
everybody.
exactly how Mousoff drew it up.
Yeah, but do we have him? Yeah, he's still on. He's still on after going coast to coast, and it's going to be his ball, and it's going to be Trinity man down. So let's see what Plymouth can do. They're going to be doing the
looks like Zach Ross is wide open on the opposite wing. Let's see if they'll find him. He loves to shoot low high. That kid is an animal. Give it back to Zach, maybe? The shovel. Oh.
Ooh. Poor pass from Rick. Speaking of which, we will be explaining Connor McGowan's nickname. He is known as Rick Allen in some different towns. I know that for a fact.
Sure.
So I believe it all started when somebody thought his name was Mick Gowan. but it's actually McGowan. M-A-G.
You know why they thought it was McGowan?
Why is that? Oh,
He brought a gallon of water every day to school.
McGowan.
He loves to stay hydrated.
And then shortly after, rhyming as rhyming children do these days.
Poets we are, huh?
Yep. And it became from Mick Gallen to Rick Allen.
And then you
Yes,
kind of
sir.
just shortened it up to Rick.
And now it's Rick.
So if you ever hear Rick in the Greater Lakes region, probably talking about Connor McGowan.
Number 23, the senior captain, who has one penalty for the day and also one score for the Plymouth Bobcats. So we'll see how his day ends up. Hopefully on the positive spectrum.
Right now, it looks like 05 is lining up on the top side. Great defense by Connor McGowan, trying not to reach too much. Good body, good body. Keep him outside the funnel. That's good defense. Oh, he gets beat slightly, but good recovery by Zach Ross. And they're going to switch. He's coming around the crease.
And the shot, and he's got the penalty.
He's celebrating, but I don't know what for.
We are still down, and the goal is good. So they're going to decrease the deficit from 8-2 to 8-3. Still got a 5-point lead. Plymouth Bobcats do. But again, any thoughts on that goal?
The flag is a hold, but however,
Goal is
after the
good.
goal, it was canceled, so we're still even. And we're going to have a regular face-off at the X, and it looks like number 14, freshman Cody Bannon, is coming out to take this face-off. Great crew of middies we have here at Plymouth. Connor McGowan, Zach Ross, Cody Bannon, a freshman stepping up. We have a versatile face-off crew. And we have right now Josh Johnson and Sawyer Wilcox on the wings trying to receive this ground ball.
Well, let's see how it all works out here. And still a beautiful day here. It's a hot one here at George C. Zulius Field.
Oh, that's a penalty. And at the moment, we're man up. They're subbing off. Let's see if we can take advantage of this fast break opportunity. And Josh Johnson finds shooting at X, but can't hold on to it.
That's going to be the Pioneers' ball. And we are rounding to the end of the third quarter. Got 16 seconds left. See if Trinity can make anything of
Long
this quarter.
pass up to 7. Josh Johnson coming over for help.
If anything, I would just try to hold on to it, keep the possession.
No, there's no penalty.
What's that? Ooh, good stop. No, I meant keep the ball so you can have the possession of the next quarter. See, now it's going to be Plymouth's possession, yeah? Or they face off?
No, because there's no penalty.
So what the hell? Oh, they face off.
Face off.
All right.
Hey.
So a little bit of miscommunication on the rule book.
It happens
but,
to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. It's been a little foggy memory since sophomore year. So we'll be back. Your Plymouth Bobcats are up 8. Trinity Pioneers 3. And we are back from the end of the third quarter. Your Plymouth Bobcats are up 8-3 against the Trinity Pioneers. We got the face-off here. Connor McGowan. See what he can make of it.
He's been pretty successful so far today. Let's see what he can do to start us off in the fourth quarter. And wins it forward. He is great at that. Quick hands. Very good athlete. He's coming down hot.
Oh, good stop.
Good look by Nolan Farina, but gets sticked away by number 07. And looks like Trinity's going to go for a clear, but man, does the Plymouth defense
4 or 5
track.
guys on him, yeah, of the whole defense.
Oh, great distraction by Connor McGowan, and Sawyer Wilcox picks up the ball and gets a touch. And Plymouth get a chance to reset, maybe slow down the pace a little.
Yeah, at this point, it might just be a possession time for the Plymouth Bobcats. Just let this game go by. If you want to keep things the way they are.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts on ankle socks?
So ankle socks seem to be the trend nowadays. What I've noticed about Plymouth Regional High School alumni, they go to colleges, a little bit more down south, south as UNH, maybe even just Durham. They go from ankle socks, they go from high calf socks to ankle socks. I'm one of those guys that have just worn ankle socks for so long that I've gotten a tan line,
yeah.
so it looks like I'm wearing white socks anyway. So, and plus ankle socks, I don't know, I feel like I'm more susceptible to sunburn, mosquitoes. I just feel like ankle socks is a little bit less protection.
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of it. I think since 6th grade when basketball became a thing, mid-calves were the sport.
Yeah.
That was the way to be, but I mean, times change.
And we got a good possession here. We got Marcus Morrell giving it to X, Steven Shoot. See if we can make anything of this possession.
Looks like we're going to sub, and Josh Johnson's going to jog back to defense. Always making a great effort to clear the ball. He likes to shoot. He gets a little jumpy sometimes. Looks like
getting a call on them on possession.
I think he called Connor McGowan offsides because, I don't know, you know, the refs are strange people.
Refs,
very aggressive ride by Nolan Farina, and it's successful. He comes up with the ground ball. Steven Chu is open on the crease.
Splits the defense.
Finds Marcus Morrell.
And
beautiful
on five-hole. Bottom bounces. And Marcus Morrell, that's his second of the day.
Another assist for Nolan Farina.
Another assist for Nolan Farina. Farina toast out there, just getting a breather.
This is light work.
Kid needs a break. Kid's been running up and down the field. Get some water in that, gentleman.
Starting to hear a quiet MVP from the crowd.
I believe I hear a little bit of an MVP chant.
It could be coming from the Farina family, but
it might be. Or just his fan base. You know, I know he's got a few families out there that would do anything for the kid.
Yeah.
He recently won the Doug Disenzo Award, which is one of the most prestigious awards as a Plymouth Regional High School senior. You know, just character, just leadership, academics, just overall well-rounded person, and very deserving of it. We got a big foul up here, some big hits.
Looks like Trinity's getting a little feisty with each other.
Oh, they're fighting their own team.
Is that a flag?
Looks like they're tussling their own teammates.
Can you mess each other up on the field? Or
I'm not sure what's going on here, but
I think number 7 needs a breather.
Slash on his own teammate. No.
Quite a play.
Yeah, but that's a very interesting thing. It looks like we have 2 man down. No, just 1 man down.
But tip your hat to number 14 Cody Banner for keeping his head. I mean, young kid out there like that.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to prove a point, but you know he kept his head, and that's all you can ask for Plymouth Regional athletics.
But it looks like right now the Bobcats are the ones who are man down, and Tracy Cristiano's in the box for I think 30 seconds, maybe even a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Wait, Tristan Cassiano, he's in the box right now?
Yeah, number 30.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The number we used to know as the big Drew Hodges.
The huge Drew Hodges. Yes, he's the man's a rock. You know, built literally just out of granite. And a nice bounce shot there by number 04 from Trinity. You know, gets the deficit down to from 8-3 to 8-4.
This man-up offense has proven to, you know, it can score. I mean, I don't know what's up with Plymouth right now. Their man-down defense is not at its peak.
Yep, and from 9-3 to 9-4. Still a 5-point lead for the Bobcats, but never say never in this game.
Can't be too safe, you know?
Can't be too safe.
Anyone can do it. I remember back in the day.
Back when.
We were tied 4-4 to Hollis Brookline in the semifinals, and out of nowhere they just blew us out of the water. So it's a game of runs, really. Just
really
like basketball. And right now, 0-2 for Trinity is sprinting for the ground ball. He wants it. Nothing wrong with that. Spinning, avoiding checks. And right now, Plymouth is a man up on offense because they're subbing, but it's evening out as players start to come on. Oh, Paul Rabel at 99, is back in the game.
Back in the game. Let's see if he can help out his Trinity Pioneers the best he can.
Trinity taking its time at X, looking to get a dodge on number 22, Cannon McDonald, but uses his body and his stick skills to keep him out of the funnel. Great job. Looks like he's going to throw it again, but yet again has no right hand, but still
another
finishes.
shot by 04. Yeah, 2 shots by 04 back-to-back, and cutting this lead for Plymouth's lead by the second. Now score is 9-5. Still Plymouth, but you know,
I don't want it to get too close, you know.
And Plymouth was man up, correct?
Not really. It was just unsettled for a little bit.
Unsettled. It was an even game.
But I mean, at this point, Plymouth really needs to. These are mistakes they've been making since the first quarter.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, just it really comes down to hustle. Make sure your head's into the game. Stupid mistakes.
Slides are important.
That
was a loss of a possession on a dodge. You got to have the 1 slide, got to have the 2 slide.
Yeah, maybe possibly just playing a little sloppy here in the 4th quarter, Matt.
Yeah, that's a penalty. Yep, Zach Ross picks it up. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes in a game like this, you get a lead and you think that's all you have to do.
Yeah,
but
just try to sustain it, but it's more than that. I mean, Plymouth has been very. I mean, their first quarter they built up a 6-point lead, and then now it's only been 2 goals, 1 goal every quarter. So,
yeah. But I mean, we know these Bobcats. They don't give up. These guys work hard, and I know everyone here's got some juice left in them. They're gonna pull it out, and I can see. I'm gonna guess at least 2 more goals for the Bobcats this quarter.
2. I will check you on that.
$5.
2 goals.
Marcus Merlo tries to get a dodge from the wing. Good look at Zach Ross, but it gets stuffed on the crease by one of their long poles.
Push from behind, possibly?
Looks like it's going to be a change of possession. Trinity's going to pick up the ball, and there they go. Off they run. Getting some subs on the clear.
And who is that for
He's got feet.
Trinity? Is that
03?
could it be? Could
Vance
it be
Acton
03?
playing him tight, but he gets
Ooh.
past 2 men. And good crease defense. Oh, man open, but
And
lucky them.
good
Missed the
bounce
pass.
right to Chris Patino. Let's see how he can get the clear. Josh Johnston.
Josh Johnson
And-
has one heck of a pass. He gets him right on the line.
Yeah.
Great hands. Let's see if he'll take it up. He likes to do that. He likes to get good shots with that long pole.
McGowan
He can
in
really fire it in there.
midfield. No, he finds freshman Cody Bannon as he gets a touch.
Seen some good work from the young players out today, huh?
Yeah, we have. I mean, Cody Bannon has really been, I would say, the only underclassman I've seen on the field today. I don't know if
Absolutely.
you could name any others. Yeah.
No, I think you're right on that, actually.
I know we're missing Pete Wingstead. He's on a trip today.
Yep. The kid likes to travel.
Kid loves to travel, another one of his hobbies on top of being a student athlete here at Plymouth. Kid travels.
Kid travels. He has been places.
It's good.
But, yep, Bobcats working around the 7. So Wilcox with the ball at the top right now.
Again, pretty good crowd here for
Looks like-
Plymouth today. It's starting to look like a football game here.
Yeah, a bit of one.
Mistaking me for the fall.
Oh, heavy hit coming in, but Wilcox holding onto the ball with no problem. Let's see if they can reset and get a better look.
Possible ISO dodge. Now he's going to come over as they're playing heavy man.
Yeah, Trinity seems to be trying to lock off Nolan Farina.
Trying to get a ball
at this point, it's
bounce
working.
shot here, but it's going to go out. It's going to stay Plymouth.
Marcus Morell's going to pick up the ball on the sideline. And so Wilcox is going to get a sub. Oh, sophomore. Look at that. Sophomore Max Homer is taking a step on the field. I think I've seen him on a couple times.
Yeah,
actually.
I might have seen him on a couple times. That might have been my bad. Misjudgment there. Max Homer.
But, yeah, working the ball up to Connor McGowan. The kid's jersey's dirty. You know what that means. He's getting down and dirty. He is
Kid
putting
is
in
getting
the work.
down and dirty.
A nice hop, skip,
Great
and a jump,
save.
but doesn't quite get to the net. Nolan Farina is going to try and stop this clear. 0-1's got nice stick handles, but are they nice enough?
Ooh.
Oh, doesn't seem like they are. Picks up his own
Ooh.
ground ball, launches one behind
Ooh.
the back. A lucky toss.
Lucky toss, possibly skill for number 01 of Trinity. Wow, that was interesting.
Great body by Connor. Gets beat barely.
You got a
Gonna
wide
get a
open
nice
guy
slide
up
from
top.
Josh Johnson. That was great recovery.
05 versus 5.
You don't see that too often, huh?
Never do.
And looks like we're going to get it back to X again. 04 likes the X, but he's got 1 goal there. I haven't seen much else.
Ooh. Tough
All right,
angles
Cody
there.
Bannon on the hustle.
Cody
Great
Bannon,
man. He's
bodied.
at 1 versus 3 right now.
Bodied.
Plymouth needs to get after it.
Yep, and Trinity comes up with the ball.
Looks like Connor McGowan's going to pick up 17 behind X, and he's going to pass it out. And 05 against 5 again. We saw it one more time.
Johnson wants this ball back.
Johnson's confident. Oh, and a bad pass is
pass.
going to send Plymouth back on the offense with the ball. Let's see what the Plymouth can do for a clear.
I don't know if you can see that. How much time left on the clock?
About 4 minutes, 50 seconds, and it looks like we're getting fresh legs on for Midi, so hopefully we can get this ball up quickly. I know Connor McGowan likes to go for a run, and
Yeah,
launches it across field to Camden McDonald. Great catch. 2 Midis back. Great communication on the Midis side for the Plymouth. And Camden McDonald gets the touch. He's going to work it around to Nolan Farina, the general.
the general, the master sergeant of this team. Great stuff.
Oh,
and it goes
wow.
back in. Possible. It was a good save
It is not
initially.
his day.
But that'll be the fifth. Say fourth or fifth?
I think that's his 5th.
I would say that's the 5th one for Nolan Farina of today.
Great play.
Great play. just kind of played in his favor. Got a good bounce as this Trinity team is looking at a loss of morale here.
These guys are not looking too confident anymore, you know? That's the key. If you think you're going to be good, you're going to be good, but I don't know.
It all comes down to the mentality of the game.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I am confident that the weather's going to get better.
And hopefully it will.
Man, I love good weather.
Yeah, I love it. It's great out here.
Connor McGowan picks up the ball. Great high fake. Finds Marcus Morrell on the wing. And man, does Josh Johnson love playing offense.
Yep, the kid just loves playing offense.
I bet if he could sit on that crease all day, he would.
Yep, he would with that long ball.
And he's going to give Tracy Cristiano a chance on close defense. Props to Josh Johnson for taking himself out, knowing that maybe he's too tired. Oh, and looks like he's well rested. He's going to get back in there.
It's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Some more substitution on the Trinity.
Give Connor McGowan a break. And Vance Atkins is going to come on. He's a junior from Holderness, New Hampshire. And Zach Ross, these two actually have known each other for quite some time now.
Yeah, I've known them as best friends for as long as I've been in town.
Yep, absolutely. Great chemistry on the field. I see big things coming for these guys.
Yeah, and hopefully they have pretty good chemistry next year as well.
Absolutely. And Nolan Farina is coming up the wing right now. I think the last time he scored was right in that same spot. Just wide.
What a shot by Nolan Farina. He wants a fifth. He wants a sixth.
He wants 20. I guarantee it.
He might not be breaking his own school record this year, but he's definitely gotten way more assists than he did last year. So making him a better overall player.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say his skill set has decreased. It's increased, but more people have found out about him. He's getting keyed on, double teamed, almost triple teamed every play. Pano's out of the goal, but he's trying to get this ball. Trinity's trying to get this ball.
Chris Patno is, he hangs in the back because, he's the goalie, but
and it looks like we'll be having a timeout for the Trinity Pioneers. And we got 3 minutes, 1 second left on the clock, and it is 10-5. And we are back here after a quick timeout for the Trinity Pioneers. And, we got the score of 10-5. Plymouth is up versus Trinity. And, right now it looks like everybody's kind of going through the motions, trying to get this game over with. It's been a very, very hot, humid day. It's sticky out there. It's sweaty.
And great swap by Josh Johnson. And Connor McGowan with the effort to pick up the ground ball. He's off to the races coming on the left sideline.
Kid looks like he's playing football right now. Looks like he's in full football gear. Oh, good stop by Trinity's.
And there's a flag. I think that was on the wrap check before. They started getting rid of those about 3 years ago. A little too aggressive.
Yep, and it looks like the 0-1 from Trinity will be locked, not locked in, but maybe a minute, 30 seconds, maybe? Minute.
Yep,
minute.
Yeah, and so the man-up crew is going to come on, and that consists of the regular starters and then adding Sawyer Wilcox. Very versatile offense we have here. 2 lefties, Nolan Farina, very, very well-rounded player. Yeah, Connor McGowan, very well-rounded player. Zach Ross is a lethal shooter.
No-look pass.
No-look pass.
Right to Marcus Morrell, top left corner.
Oh, sorry, Wilcox.
Sorry, Wilcox.
Too many lefties. Too many lefties
around here.
Not enough.
Sorry, look at them, 16 and 19. They look exact same. Look at those guys.
Are they brothers?
Let's take a minute here.
Sawyer Morrell.
That's my bad. That increases the Bobcat lead here from 10 to 11 to 5. 11-5 in the fourth quarter.
But, to make that play possible, can we talk about that no-look pass?
Yeah, the no-look pass draws so much attention on the defense. Looked like everybody was everybody in their mother's name was ball watching Nolan Farina. Everybody thinks he's going to be doing something with the ball. No-look pass right to wide open Marcus Morrell as he can shoot it top left, kick and place his shots, which is another very improved player from last year as Marcus Morrell.
Wow, 58 could learn a face-off lesson from McGowan. That man is on fire today, huh?
Yeah, he is. McGowan, a veteran at the face-off, been doing it since I've known him playing lacrosse, and it's good to see his skill set has brought him this far.
Look at that. We're making a couple subs on defense. Actually, only one, but young player Seth Sawyer coming in. getting his first look, I think, at a varsity playoff game.
Seth Sawyer, he's known for his speed and his agility, and it's good to see him on the field right now. Yeah, you know, I know he's an early on player, maybe a little bit young in the game, but wow, what a check! Whoa, a little bit of tussle here with McGowan and 18 from Trinity.
Whoa.
Some chatting here.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't mess with 2-3 on white.
And the refs are just trying to get this game going, not calling anything, but
Great save by Chris Patnode.
might have been just the bar.
Great save by the bar.
Great save by the bar.
But hey, it wouldn't have hit the bar if Chris wasn't in the way. Am I right?
Yeah, that's a valid point, Matt. And Trinity's got it back up top. And how much time we got there?
Currently sitting on a 6-point lead with 1 minute and 9 seconds left.
So as we're reaching the 60-second mark here, some closing remarks. Looks like we'll be having a post-game interview with Glenn Mousoff, the head coach of Plymouth Regional High School. We got a penalty here.
Great guy.
Yeah, we saw this coming with 18. He's had a mouth on all game.
I think it's because of his visor.
Does he have a visor on?
Blue visor.
Really?
Interesting.
Must have migraines.
Yeah, is that what they say?
No.
I didn't think so. No. But that was a great double, just unfortunate penalty call. They're literally looking to get in dodges, but Plymouth defense has really cleaned up their act, and they're sliding when they need to slide. They're picking off passes, getting GBs. I like to see it.
So the semifinals will be taking place at the Bank of New Hampshire field at Laconia High School.
Possible matchup with Hopkinton, the favored player over Coe-Brown?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, that's what it's looking at. Still not an update on the scores, but as I said later, Conval was only losing against the Laconia by 1 at half, and Pelham was losing against Monadnock, the number 6 seed, by 3 points. So let's see if we can get any updates on that. And we do. Looks like Laconia has ended up increasing their lead 8-4 with only 8 minutes left in the fourth. So it's good to see Laconia has actually came back a little bit from Conval, as they are a very good team.
I would love to see that matchup. Oh, Connor McGowan with a great check. Scoops with the ground ball. He's coming down, fast break, pass to Morel. And great timeout call by Coach Mousoff. Make sure the players don't get too crazy with the ball flying around.
Yeah. On a fast break, that's also kind of questionable. I would say at least wait until you get a shot off, maybe, or when it's a little bit of a dormant play. But at the end,
14 seconds left.
14 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think they might have secured this win.
Might have secured this win. If they could, they might have taken a knee. But we'll be right back after the timeout. Plymouth is up. What is it? What's the score right now? 11-5.
Wow.
And 16 seconds left in the fourth. As the teams come back onto the field, 14 seconds left in the game. And again, like I said last time, we'll be having a post-game interview with the winning coach. And
Not yet.
Not yet.
Don't want to jinx it.
I don't want to jinx it with 16 seconds left. What is that?
Looks like Marcus Morel's just going to run out the clock right here. And look at that. That's the game. Congratulations to Plymouth Bobcats. 11-5 over the Trinity Pioneers.
And we will be seeing what it might look like the Hopkinton, the number 1 seed, at Laconia, the Bank of New Hampshire field on the 6th. So a little bit of a recap here. Plymouth's offense was as high scoring as you would think throughout the game. Really quick hitters in the beginning, and throughout a consistent battle in the game. The young Trinity Pioneers looked a little bit what would you say, Matt? Discombobulated and just not having their heads in it this game, but good sportsmanship throughout. And again, we will be seeing you guys on the 6th at the Bank of New Hampshire field in Laconia High School against Hopkinton. All right. Thank you, Penny Baker TV, and thank you, viewers. All right, so it's me, Garrett Maker. I'm here with Coach Glenn Mousoff, and first of all, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
And I would also want to ask you, how's it feel to bounce back from last year?
You always try and keep things in perspective when it comes to last year. You try to learn the lessons But at the same time, whether it was finish with a win or finish with a loss, it's always in the rearview mirror. And so you're always kind of looking at your present circumstances and trying to keep an eye towards the future.
Yeah, and also on top of that, how do you think the weather? This heat was it was a hot one up there, and I'm sure it was just as bad down here. How do you think that affected your guys' playing style?
Obviously it makes an impact on both teams. Lacrosse is a high endurance sport, and to be playing in 80-degree temperature and fortunately without any thunder and lightning today, it really wore on these young men on both sides. But credit to both sides for playing hard and keeping their focus and giving it their best.
Yeah, and on top of that, so any key performances? I know Farina did as good as he always does. On top of that, Connor McGowan, senior captain, got as many face-offs as you can ask for. Any other key players?
Just kind of looking up and down my roster, I'm proud of what we were able to do today in terms of our play. Some guys, had the role of scoring some goals. Some guys had the role of scoring assists, ground balls, turnovers, but I'm proud of the entire lineup and the effort that they played today.
Good, sweet. Thank you again, Coach. Congratulations.